just gonna do some lighting, try to do some lighting detail on this piece, and see. We're gonna start doing some pop-up streams like this. Hopefully we can get some stuff done when we do these. So let's see kind of what we can get done. I don't know if I have to move, and I just want to put some a little bit more detail into this piece. See what we need to get done. We do these like lines. Again, we went with like this purple color, which is kind of cool. Seems like there's... just got to get real close, kind of referencing from this. It's the thing, we have so much art that I start that can start finishing some of these pieces. I think we have to do more lives, or and you don't want to burn yourself out, so that's kind of why I switch around the different pieces. Got that little and I'll do some of these probably pop-up streams in the morning or when I can. Again, I have a lot of stuff to finish. The Kermit we started. So if we can work on these things a half hour here, half hour there, I think we'd be doing pretty good. Right? Adding some detail to our Mickey Jackson. Again, that's the thing with art. You got to find the time to do it. A little bit here, a little bit there. And then before you know it, you have finished pieces. If you never put the time into anything, you can't finish anything, you know? Everything takes time. Remember that. And I'm just drawing what looks good. Winnie the Pooh. Dun, 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 dun. Sort of the same purple, slightly different. Not a huge deal. I kind of should put some sort of shadow underneath him here. X is like this start of this code over here. And then I feel like he has to have, oh, I wanted a white. I feel like he has to have a tail coming out in the back. Again, it's not going to be completely the same, but if I could put a tail on top of this layer here. This band here, we could if we want. We do this white here a little bit. Pull this a little closer. I'm gonna touch this up. Again, these would be things that would be tough to kind of see with the naked eye, but that's why I get so close. I do want it to be as good as it can be. So far, hopefully I'm showing you something. It's not like disconnected. Alright, I did want to kind of have this shadow leading back. So that would be something we'd have to do. And it's just like little things like this that you have to kind of zoom around on your piece and add or subtract. I just mumble the words because I don't know the words. Alright, there's where we're at this point with this piece. Probably only going to do like 20 more minutes. Again, if you can work on your art or whatever it is every day, a little bit here and there, eventually you get better, number one. Eventually finish whatever it is that you're working on. So remember that. Don't try to do too much. You'll get frustrated if you try to do too much. go like a little more delicate with my brush strokes here.
Perfect.
Again, that's why I zoom out, just so you can see kind of what I'm working on. I might do a little, well, let's touch up this area here first. Anytime I'm drawing, I'm like, oh, yeah, that spot. Try to do it quickly. I'm going to put a little shadow in here. What are we doing for time? We got about do a half hour. I should be live later. I'm doing 7 o'clock streams. So tonight I'll be doing that. I think probably something different.
We're gonna start doing some pop-up stream.
Pop-up streams? What is that? Okay. This is where we're at currently. Let's grab this. I didn't do any of this either. Fills in. No. I don't know why this, when you have the airbrush, it's hard to fill in. Kind of like that, a little better. Bring this up here too. some lighting. Or I said I was going to do lighting under this hand, so maybe I'll, again, this piece right here. Yeah, let me do some lighting under this hand. Got a little bit of time left here. And I'm just doing 30-minute streams here and there. I feel like with shadows, there's like this regular shadow, and then it kind of spans out a little bit more. But the closer it is to a certain spot, the darker it's going to be. So that's kind of why I did that with that area. And I feel like we got to do something with Michael was always so flashy and fireworks and stuff, so I feel like there has to be something like that going on in this piece, coming out of like Mickey's hand or something like that, some sort of sparkles. So we'll do that in like a gold. We got about 11 minutes left. Maybe I end with a little bit of gold sparkles or something. Again, I don't know if I'm going to work on this later. I just want to be working on pieces here and there. Pop-up streams, little 30 minutes here and there. So that's what I'm working on today. Let me turn off this Michael layer. And then we'll go to a top layer here. Again, something I like to do too is show you kind of what the difference, just kind of what we did today, and the lighting and the detail, so you can see, okay, that looks a little better, you know. Same with that glove. It was down. What was it? There's our whole jacket. I think it's like right around here. Get that little shadow. Looks pretty cool. So that's another thing I want to show you, just the layers on and off. You can see the detail. Doing a new layer now, and I'm going to glimmer. Kind of want to put it behind the glove though. Said there's always this Disney magic with certain things, so I would probably like shoot out too. It might be too big, something like that or like that, like a burst. And there might be more here, I don't know. Trail off too, and then I feel like it would kind of go around. So let me move to a different layer, just to kind of show that it is like this kind of Disney magic going on. doesn't look like a gun or something like that. A smaller one. Something to kind of jazz it up a little bit, you know. And then maybe there's I like to turn it down a little bit. Something. Anytime you have like some sort of like roundness to things, it softens it, so you don't want it to be so harsh. And that's kind of what I did with like the circles throughout there. So hopefully that adds it a little bit. Like that's, well, maybe we don't even need these bursts coming off of that. See, that's like a little too harsh, but then when you add this like circle, kind of adds a little bit more to it. Softens it up a little bit. I got about 6 minutes here. I don't know what I can do in 6 minutes, but let's bring our referenced image back in. Again, I feel like we are getting close to finishing this. I might put like a sort of a elongated shadow, combine layers, elongated shadow behind him. I think I only have like a little bit of lighting left, and then some sort of shadow underneath the hands, and then maybe some detail over here. And I feel like it's done. This was about, let's see how much time I had on this. It's about 2 hours, so not too bad from sketch. I can show you. People like to see this sometimes. Let me turn off. Maybe I'll do that kind of in the end. Time-lapse replay, so you can see the Mickey I was referencing from just a little bit, not too much. More on the kind of increase the size there after I kind of fully drew it. I think I increased it a little bit more. I might be wrong though. Again, this is an 8x10. That's kind of what I work in now, is 8x10s. Increased it a little bit more, and then we started getting into the coloring. I think I only worked on this 2 times or 3 times. This might be the 3rd time. Little shadow there under the hat. Again, my art is based on things that I haven't seen. I mean, I have seen this, but, you know, referencing from things as well. I added the background to be a little bit blue instead of white. I thought it looked a little better to go with the purple and blue. And then this is kind of what we did today. I added the tail, some of the lighting effects and added this like burst. I thought it looked cool. I think the burst looks kind of cool. Again, like that Disney magic combined with Michael. I got a few minutes here. Let me see if I can put this color in. And it doesn't have to be the same. That. Again, there's like a little lighting going on here. Again, I could put all this stuff in too to give it more. That a little darker. Actually, let me grab this purple here. Would give it that effect, that three-dimensional or a little bit more. I want to finish some of these pieces that I've started. That way we'll have more sort of portfolio, not really portfolio, but more art to look at and print. Kind of gotten to the point where it's like when I'm referencing, it's like as long as things look like that, but you can change things around too. They don't have to look exactly like the picture you're referencing. It's better if you kind of make up your own thing, I think. If that makes sense. There's like a little bit more detail into that. You know, without that, it looks kind of like that. So I like adding the detail because it brings it more alive. Again, I've kind of gone over my time, but should be back tonight. Again, we're trying to do an hour at least a day. This is a half hour and probably 30-something minutes, 7 p.m. Eastern. That's kind of when I'm hanging out. But I decided to do a quick 30-minute. Again, look at what we got done in those 30 minutes. Like kind of this. Let me turn off the reference. Got this, that. So in that time, we've bringing them to life a little bit more. Yeah, Mickey Jackson. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll talk to you guys probably tonight. We'll do. I don't know if we'll work on this. You know, I'm gonna try to work on different things throughout the day, later in the day, different each day. I think all the pieces that we're trying to finish. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.